3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Puff and Steph back in the studio. Oh, wait, no. I'm back in the... You know I still don't have cooties, Steph. You know that, right?
I don't know about all that.
All right, for some
Just
reason,
kidding.
Steph's not trusting that I'm still not contagious. Swear I'm not. I've been out and about and doing things, but she's decided to still keep her distance. I mean, I don't blame her, I suppose, but... Yeah.
No, it's just for today. We'll be back together tomorrow.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Steph. Today's show...
I can keep it, though.
Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the pike, and American Shaman of PA. I am inside the American Shaman of PA studios. This holiday season, American Shaman of PA reminds you to deck the halls and not your family. Through the month of December, you can beat the stress by buying a $100 gift card and getting $20 or $20 gift card for free. So go in and buy a $100 gift card for a friend or family and keep 20 for yourself, or flip it, lay it down, flip it, and reverse it, and give your family member $20 and you can do the 100. So, whether or not you want to benefit is up to you, and how much you want to benefit is up to you. But you can benefit with American Shaman of PA. Check them out at hempashealth.com. Let's start today's show. Let's start this week off. Whole new week of shows with a Steph Christmas question. Are you ready?
Yay! I'm ready.
Steph, I need your most under and overrated Christmas decoration.
Oh. This is a good question.
Like, what do you think people use too much of or do too much? And what do you think people don't do enough of?
Oh, no, this is hard. I really like those big blow up things people put in their yards. I think it looks so fun. But you know how some people put up 1 trillion of them?
Right.
Personally, I would never want that in my house, just because during the day they deflate. You know how you just see them laying on people's lawns?
Somebody poke a hole in Santa?
You've never noticed that? Those inflatable things deflate during the day and they just lay on the ground.
Well, I think it depends who you are. Some people leave them up, let them go.
No, it's I don't know. They do that automatically. Most of them are deflated during the day and they lay on the ground. So personally, I wouldn't want that many in my yard, but I love looking at them. I'm glad other people do it. It's just not something I would want.
So those are overrated, according to Steph. You're a terrible person if you have them. Now,
No, that's not what I
Okay.
meant. This is a hard question.
Okay, what do you think people don't use enough of or don't do enough of, or you're like, I'm surprised this isn't catching on?
I'm trying to think of something. I mean...
maybe we rephrase this question. Maybe you say, what's your... I was trying to be creative with the question. Maybe that wasn't a good idea.
No, it was a good idea. I know what you're saying.
What about your most and least favorite Christmas decoration? How about that?
No, the way you phrased it was fine. I just need a second to think. I'm trying to think about different Christmas decorations.
Do you think a house that has... This might be a stupid question when it comes to you, but do you think a house that has 1 million lights up all over the place, and I'm talking you could see it from space?
Yes!
Are you a fan of that?
Oh my gosh, yeah. The more lights, the better.
See, I'm a strategic light person. I don't like a ton of lights. To me, it looks a little gaudy. But if you can outline a certain structure or a certain plant or bush or tree or something in your yard, I'm cool with that. But I'm not a big fan of your entire house covered in lights and your electric bill skyrocketing for a month and a half.
You're not into the whole Clark Griswold house? Not your
God,
thing?
No. Maybe just because I don't have enough time to be doing that stuff in my house. But
Right.
No, that's definitely not my thing.
Not your thing.
No.
You know, I feel like poinsettias don't get enough love. I think they're so beautiful. And I always grew up like in church, they would always decorate with them. And I just think they're pretty, but you don't see them very often.
I think because they kill your animals, don't they? If your animals eat them.
That's right. I remember we talked about that a couple years ago.
That's
Maybe
fun.
that's why.
You want to have little death traps around your house? That's cool. All right. Let's move on.
They are pretty though, you know?
All right, so I want to get your take on this. Researchers at the University of Nevada found that if you wrap a present too neatly, all right, too nicely, it inflates the expectations of what's inside. While on the other hand, if you sloppily wrap a present, it helps the gift go over better because you're like, oh my God, look at this wrap job. And then you open up like, oh wow, it's a really nice gift. Wow. You almost set the bar low with your wrap job, or too high. You're not a super fancy wrap person, from what I noticed, unless you wrap other people's presents fancier than what you wrap mine. But
No.
yeah, like I understand how that can happen. If you have like a super fancy wrap job with multiple bows and different techniques, you're like, oh wow, this is gonna be fancy, and you're like, oh, cool, a pair of kitchen shears, thanks. Wow.
That's so true. But if it's wrapped terribly, you're like, oh, what's this gonna be? And then it's something amazing, and you're like pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely. They say it's all about marketing. The study was done by a marketing professor, who found that when gifts are wrapped neatly and given to a friend, it raises the expectation of the gift inside, resulting in our friends liking the gift less. So the nicer it's wrapped, the more likely it is that someone will hate the gift that you give them.
Wow. So just kind of wrap it in a like very messy way on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the advice here?
Yeah, it's like when you wrap it in a sloppy way, when you wrap it probably like the way I wrap presents, basically it's a under promise over deliver type thing.
Right. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I don't think your wrapping's that bad though.
It's not the greatest, and I have my moments. I think I use too much wrapping paper, but I think that's a common problem. But I definitely will be like, all right, it'll be close enough, and then I'll end up having holes in the package, and then I'll just tear off another piece of wrapping paper and just patch the hole. You know what I mean?
Right. I have noticed you doing that before. But your gifts are always great. So I feel like this works for you.
Yeah. I have to. Maybe my gifts aren't great, Steph. Think about this. Maybe my wrapping is so terrible that it just bumps up the perception of the quality of gifts I give you. Maybe my gifts are actually awful or mediocre.
Right.
Think about that. If I just wrapped them, even if I was an average wrapper, you'd be like, oh man, Puff's kind of a crappy gift giver. But because I'm a terrible wrapper, you're like, Puff is the most amazing gift giver.
It looks terrible on the outside, but on the inside, it's a really nice gift.
Or is it? Think about that. Maybe I've been fooling you this whole time. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes. It is Monday, so that means Misconnection Monday. Let's do it.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone. American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
It is Monday. It is time for Misconnection Monday. Steph and I have scoured the pages of Craigslist to help Central Pennsylvania find that special someone, or let them know that there's a special someone that's already found them. Yeah. All right. Misconnection Monday begins right now. Let's do it.
This one is titled Woman at the Mall Parking Lot. I'm the white guy, 50, in the black Porsche that was parked next to you. I rolled up my window so that you could open your door and get out. In parentheses, COVID problems. You are beautiful with a great smile. I would love to take you to dinner and get to know you. So she was getting out of her car, and to keep the 6-foot distance, he rolled up his window so that there was no contact.
Thank God.
COVID problems.
Yeah, thank God. Had to mention, I was the guy in the Porsche.
Right.
Quick question, Steph. Does a guy's car matter for you?
To a certain degree, as long as he has a reliable working vehicle, I think that's ultimately the most important. I think some cars, if they're trying really, really hard to have this cool sports car, sometimes it can come across a little I don't know the word. I don't know what word I want to use right now.
D-baggy?
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. I knew that you'd pick up on it. It can come off that way sometimes. Not that the guy's necessarily that way, but sometimes cars give off that impression. I know that I really like trucks, but
oh my God, girls! Tommy, have you seen Tommy's car? Oh my God, he's got a huge spoiler on it. Oh my God.
I'm not into that.
I know when to put my shoes on because I can hear Tommy coming down the street.
Yeah, I'm not really into that sort of thing.
Gotcha. All right, this is Redner's. I'm an older gentleman, and I was behind you, a younger woman, at the checkout line. You apologized to me because you had a $4 price dispute on an item, and the cashier was checking it out. You were wearing a clear shield as opposed to a mask like I was wearing. I did not notice a wedding ring, and I liked what I saw. Tell me the item in dispute so I know it's you. All right? So it's not quite done yet. So this is someone who had a $4 price. That's a huge difference at a grocery store. $4 price difference. Okay.
Right.
So I'm picturing this woman in a clear visor, right? And he noticed. He said, "I didn't notice a wedding ring," so he didn't say I don't care if you're attached or not. So there's
that's respectable.
Yeah. But it was all kind of just mediocre up until this last sentence I'm about to read you. So he said, "Tell me the item in dispute so I know it's you. Period. Or hell, make something up if you want to connect." So he's saying anybody else reading this, just make something up if you want to hang out. Wide net.
It's that wide net.
It's the wide net.
Wide net.
I like.
You know what I picked up on from this one is the clear face shield. Maybe if you wear a clear face shield, you have a better chance of someone hitting on you because they can actually see your face.
Not bad. Yeah.
Do you think so?
Are you hinting at a Christmas present? Do you want a clear face shield?
No, I don't think I'd really wear one, but I just feel like we've seen less misconnections because of COVID. And maybe if they can actually see your face, there's a better chance they'll hit on you because they know what's underneath.
It's a waste of money, too. You can just hang saran wrap from the brim of that hat you're wearing there.
Oh, that's true. That would work, right?
Totally. Yeah, totally. As someone who's had COVID, I'm now a COVID expert. So.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Because when something happens to you, you become an expert in that field. I don't know if you knew that.
Is that how it works?
100%. 100%. Everyone has to everyone has to go with everything I say about COVID because I've had it. So.
Hey, that makes sense. Now you're an expert.
My book's half done, by the way. Okay.
This one's called Light Skin with Crocs and Light Eyes. Every time I'm in the store, you always seem to find your way to where I am and end up in the parking lot as I'm walking to my car. This time, I purposely waited in my car just to see if you were going to approach me, being that you kept walking back and forth near my car. You've made it pretty obvious that you're interested, so next time, don't be afraid to say whatever it is you want. I won't bite unless you want me to.
Do we even know where this is?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, wait, no. It's at a Walmart.
Okay.
Oh, it says you work at Walmart in parentheses. So this guy thinks that this woman is into him because every time he goes to Walmart, she's there. Bro, she works there.
I don't know what it is, if it's just serendipity or whatever, but every single time I go to Walmart, you're there. And you're wearing the same vest. It's amazing. Really brings
You're
out
definitely into me.
It brings out your eyes. I met you at PetSmart. You were with your little puppy.
Oh, I love it.
I sat on the floor and spoke to you for close to half an hour. I was with my pit bull. I thought you were absolutely beautiful. Please put your dog's breed in response so I know it was you. If Steph was ever going to write a misconnection, this was what her misconnection would be. I would really like to see your dog again.
Yeah.
I mean, you could come if you want or just drop your dog off, but I would really like to see your dog again.
I felt a real connection with your dog, and I just don't feel like I can live without him.
Yeah, so again, you drop your dog off, or I guess you could come. Just shut up. Like, shut up when we're talking, me and your dog.
Right, because I'm trying to see the dog. I'm just trying to pay attention to the dog.
Don't get any ideas. All right, I'm about the dog, not about you. All right, that was your Misconnection Monday. Of course these places exist. Of course. The Federal Trade Commission is warning of fake drive-through coronavirus testing sites.
What?
Yes. Now, these are really, really involved. Check this out. Scammers are dressing up like medical professionals. Like, of course I'm a doctor. This is my white coat, right? And they're conducting fake, unsanitary tests. Why are they doing that? Because they're charging people. Not only are they charging people, but people are giving up like personal information about themselves at these sites.
That's horrible.
Here's the thing. They look real. They have legitimate looking signs, tents, hazmat suits, realistic looking tests, but they're not following sanitation guidelines apparently. So they can actually spread the virus. Reports suggest that these sites have popped up in Alabama, Arizona, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, New York, and Washington State.
Oh my gosh, so this isn't just like one weird guy doing this. This is happening all over the place.
Right. This could be like a criminal ring. They could all be connected. Maybe they're not. But they're setting up in parking lots of other businesses and businesses that have like gone out of business. So empty parking lots. So if you have an empty old like giant store in your town or something, they would set up there and put up signs. And here's how you could tell is that it's cash. They charge cash, maybe a couple $100 per test, and people are paying it.
Oh my gosh. This is a horrible time to take advantage of people, because the people that are probably doing this are people who maybe are having trouble scheduling a test somewhere else.
Right.
So they see this and they're like, oh, I can just get this done right now. And they're going to so much trouble to make it look legit.
Right. So 2 weeks ago, when I got, or when I wasn't feeling well and I was like, man, I should really get a coronavirus test, it was tough to find one. So, like, you could, very rarely can you get one done that same day. You have to schedule one. And then it's multiple days to get a result for a lot of places. There's not a lot of rapid testing around here. So I was lucky enough to get into my family doctor to get a test. Not everyone is as lucky as me.
Right.
So I can see how something like this could work, and I'll tell you why. You put up a tent, you put up some signs, you got people in lab coats and hazmat suits, and all of a sudden, people are on the phone with each other, texting each other, hey, a brand new testing site just opened up. I think they're doing rapid testing. Hey, go check it out. And all of a sudden, they have a line around the block of people paying $200 a pop, because you're right, it is hard to get tested.
Right. And I wonder if they were pretending like they were rapid tests. Like they're just like doing it and then going into their tent and pretending that they're doing something. And then they're just like, no, you're good. Nope, it's negative. Like, and that makes it even more appealing if it seems like it's rapid.
Besides the couple $100 they charge, they're trying to steal your Social Security, your Medicare, your Medicaid, and your credit card information.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with these people? During a global pandemic, they're like, let's screw people over.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, the gift for someone who has everything. You're going to want to pay attention out there, people.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you! Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
That person that's just really, 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 really tough to shop for. You're thinking of who they are right now. Steph, the other day, you accused me of being that person.
Yeah, and I know that you didn't agree with it, but for me, in my life, I think you are that person. And it's not a bad thing.
Well,
You know,
am I dropping hints? That's up for you to decide here. Drake has released his own line of candles, including one that says it actually smells like Drake.
really?
Mm-hmm. It's called Drake's.
And this is what you want for Christmas?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, maybe pay attention to see how excited I get about this. It's called Drake's Better World Fragrance House. It has launched 5 different scented candles, including Carby Musk, which they say smells like Drake. It's a smooth musk fragrance. And it's introspective as an interpretation of your beautiful self, yet extrovertive as how you would want others to see your bold and brilliant self. What?
That does sound like you, Puff.
That's supposed to be like Drake. I don't know if I smell like Drake or not. Other scented candles in the line: Sweeter Tings. Yep. Good Thoughts. Muskoka. I don't know. Yeah. And Williamsburg Sleepover.
Williamsburg, Virginia?
I don't know.
Is he a Virginia fan? Because I feel like he's probably not.
No, he's Canadian. So you think?
Oh, that's right.
So you think it'd be like Toronto Sleepover, or like hockey rink smell?
Right. It would be something like, that references Canada. I wonder if there's a Williamsburg in Canada.
Possible. So, Steph, do you think anybody who you deem hard to shop for would enjoy Drake candles?
I wish that I had someone in my life that loved Drake, because I feel like this would be the perfect gift for them. Like, for example, my friend Chelsea also loves the Jonas Brothers. So if there was like a Jonas Brothers candle, I'd be like, duh, I'm getting that for her. Like, I don't even care how much it is. That's a no-brainer.
How is there not a Jonas Brothers candle at this point?
Well, I think there actually was a point where they came out with candles, but I don't think it necessarily smelled like them. It was just like a line of candles of some sort, But if you have somebody in your life who loves that celebrity, like, it's a no-brainer. By the way, Williamsburg is in Ontario, so this all makes sense now.
Ah, okay. There's a Williamsburg,
I
Ontario.
just Googled it.
Good. I'm glad you're using your time wisely. All right, so let's stump Steph. On average, a person will do this 152 times during their lifetime. What is it?
Oh, it's not very often. Is it something you do for fun?
No. Not at all.
Something you dread?
A lot of people. Yep.
You have to go somewhere to do this.
Yep. Asking all the right questions today. Don't screw this up.
Thank you. You should go somewhere to do it. You dread it. Do you do this often?
Not often. No, I do it. I probably am right on that 152 times in my lifetime schedule.
So a few times a year?
It'd be like once, twice a year.
So what's the purpose? Is it something for your health?
Yes.
Oh. Is it going to a certain doctor's appointment?
Yes.
It's a specific kind of doctor?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, what?
You were asking every single right question here. Your first guess should be right. You were right there.
Okay, so a certain kind of doctor that you dread going to.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. The dentist.
Wow.
Yay!
I am so impressed with your detective work there.
Thank you.
We have been a couple of minutes into this question. You had one guess, and you got it right, but you asked the right questions. See?
That's right. I was on the right track the whole time.
Right, but the problem is with you, no offense, but I'm going to tell you about yourself.
Okay.
Is that you get so excited, you just blurt out answers even though they're not even close to being right. Right? And you let your emotions take control, but you were super calm and asking questions and being pensive and thoughtful.
Pensive.
And thoughtful and you're oh, that would be dentist, Puff. Next question, please.
I should have put my glasses on for that one, right?
There you go. All right. The average American will do this 11 times in their lifetime. These are fun questions. 11 times in their lifetime.
Oh, wow. So way less.
Way less.
Is this something you do for fun?
No. No. I hate doing this.
Also, okay, so it's also dreadful.
Yes.
11 times.
I don't know if there's anyone out there who actually likes this. Some people don't mind the dentist, and some people are really like the dentist because they like the way their teeth feel afterward.
Right.
And a lot of people hate the dentist. I don't know if there's a single person out there that likes doing this. And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe we'll get people who be like, "No, Puff, you didn't think about it like this." But no, I don't think there's a single person out there that likes this.
Is this something for your health?
Nope.
You have to go somewhere to get it done.
You do it both at your house and someplace else.
So every time you do it?
Every time you do it both at your house and someplace else.
Does it have to do with filling out forms?
No.
Do it at your house and somewhere else.
Some people get so frustrated they just get someone else to do it for them.
Okay, it's not taxes.
No, we do taxes way more than 11 times.
Right. That's just, to me, that's something like I just have someone else do it because it's frustrating. Is it something you're doing to yourself physically, like your own body?
No.
Is it like something you own? Like you have to take it. You said you get someone else to do it. Like you take something somewhere to get.
Yeah, sure. You take something you own somewhere.
Does it have to do with your car?
No.
A kid? A dog?
Your kids and your dog are involved in this, yeah.
Family pictures?
No. No, because some people like that. Remember that hint. Some people like doing that stuff.
Oh, true.
I don't think there's a person on earth that likes doing this. I've done it a bunch of times. I'm on track to be over 11 times in my lifetime.
And what's the purpose of doing it?
I can't tell you because that'll give it away.
Well, can you just can you give me a vague, you have to legally or?
It's not a legal thing. You know, depending on your life choices, you could do this way more or way less in your lifetime.
Oh, geez.
You've done it at least once.
Does it cost money?
Normally, yeah.
Get someone else to do it for you. Getting new top. Oh no, you said it's not to do with cars. Are you getting something fixed?
Nope.
I don't really know where to go with this. It's a belonging of yours.
Many belongings.
Does everybody have one?
No, don't think about one individual thing.
I don't know.
Did I stump Steph?
I don't know. I just don't even know what. I'm trying to what kind of place are you taking it to? Them? Are you taking them to?
Can't tell you.
I don't know. I have nothing.
The average American moves 11 times in their lifetime.
Yeah. No, it would have been a long time before I got that. I was thinking places you go, like the bank and the grocery store. So I wasn't even thinking about that. That was tough. Well, now that I know the answer, it's not that hard. But
right. Yeah, I think it's time that we flip the script here, and you should have some of these ready from a perplexed pluff. Perplex Pluff.
Perplex Bluff.
Perplex Pluff. Perplex Puff questions.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm talking Mad Smack. I think that one was kind of easy.
That is true.
So it's time to...
Well, yeah, it's easy. It's always easy when you know the answer. I always say that to you.
Time for put up or shut up, I suppose. Okay. All right, friends, we'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your Monday. Have a fantastic one. It's a podcast.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.